we left off. So they transported to Ryder Hopkins' homeland in the High Forest, where they crested over the hill and found that the entire town was effectively gone, with about 5 mounds of large uprootings in the earth that looked to be, I guess you could say, land-like homes sort of built into the ground. And that is exactly where we are coming back to. So, what are you all doing?
I'm gonna stare out at everything for a little bit. And well, I'm honestly, yeah, right. Is just gonna sit there in silence, looking at everything. Uh, uh, uh. Are we on the north side or are we?
You're coming in from the north side, yes.
Okay. Oh.
I'm gonna look around.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna first thing I guess I would do is go to my house, where my house was at least.
Is it mound A, B, or F?
Yes.
There's actually also 6 mounds. Sorry, my math was incorrect. Nope, there was 5. I'm blind.
Oh.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
So Rex, just walking around, are you looking inside the mounds, or are you just kind of going around the facilities?
I'm looking inside.
Okay. Ryder, making your way down the path, it's gonna take some time to get to the other end of the passage.
Walking kind of slowly, looking at everything, seeing all the horror.
There's no bodies, there's no blood anywhere, there's really no discernible impact of anything that happened here. Over the course of the 100 years, seems that though civilization will never be what it once was, or at least not without influence.
Yeah.
The earth itself seems to have repopulated and spread back to the forest's more tender experience. Or, yeah, sure.
What? Yeah.
The experience wasn't the word I was gonna use, and it was the first thing that came to my mind. So, the ground fixed itself. Nature grew back.
Yeah, I mean, 100 years, yeah, I would do that.
Yeah. Rex, first off, make a perception check because you're just looking around. But opening up the door inside the first mound that you come across, you can instantly see that there are several dug down holes that look to have been filled. There's slight stone etchings that are planted out behind each of the spotted holes in the ground. Very reminiscent of graves. There's no writing on the stones. They're just sort of there as a place marker.
Okay. I roll a 16, by the way.
16? Okay, thank you. Going to each of the mounds as well, that's all that you find inside. There doesn't seem to be any objects or anything like that. There's just what looks to be man-made graves. Ryder, going out beyond these mounds, you travel a bit more into the open area and looking for your home to the right, just across what was effectively your town's central hall, where they discussed about renovations and new buildings and effectively the tasks that everyone was given. You look at where your home was, and there's no markings in the dirt where it was. There's no rubble. There's nothing of the sort.
Oh, that's odd. But I'll go inside if I could.
Stepping to where you imagined the door was, where you remembered it, you feel yourself sort of in this level of comfort, even though there's nothing there. And not being back for over 100 years definitely impacts your memory of the area, but there's this sort
Yeah.
of nostalgic breeze that washes through. You can feel this slight dampness in the grass where it starts to slightly drizzle softly above you, above everyone, slowly kind of just coasts across.
Hmm. I'll go check out my room.
Going to it, there's not anything else reminiscent about this.
Oh.
You go to where your room was, but not being any discernible location, it seems like there's nothing really here that's material to you.
Nothing in the house at all?
There's no house.
Oh, there's nothing there. I see. Okay. Just gonna sit there just in peace for a few minutes.
Okay.
And then catch myself and then head back to what was it? The town hall. Check
Okay.
out there since it's close to my house.
Again, there are no buildings here, just to
Yeah.
re-clarify. So,
Okay.
where the town hall was.
Yes.
What's everyone else doing during this time?
Where?
I mean,
How large is this burial?
To put it into perspective, it's relatively about half the size of Greenest. So it's not expansive, it's not massive or anything, but it still is a substantial amount of people that could have lived here. Estimating from the amount of graves, Rex, that you had seen, you would see that there's probably about 10 to 15 graves per mound. So there was... You could estimate probably about 60 to 70 people that used to live in this town. At least via the graves. There could have been more if there was survivors, but just
Is there like any
estimated the graves.
desecration or anything anywhere? Or are they just kind of left alone?
They were just left alone. Ryder, when you step out of your supposed home, there's a bitter metal taste in your mouth. It's almost like there's something that's in the back of your mind that's not sitting well with you, and your body is actually having a negative reaction to it.
Oh.
The rain continues to slightly drizzle out in the midday sun. Just a slight cloud burst, which was very common for the high forest because of the nearby massive lake. There tended to be a great deal of humidity that would wash up, and as a result, there was very frequent cloud bursts and coverage here. So rain like this isn't unnatural. Stepping towards the town hall, you take a step in to where you had imagined it to be, and your first impressions are the ground is still very soft. Though the town hall was easily one of the biggest structures in your homeland, the ground is almost unimpeded and unimpacted by the building that was once there. There's no trace of it once again, but you immediately can feel the intensity that came from this room. There were many arguments, there were many debates, several lives changed due to the positive impact that this town hall had for you and your people. And you feel this sort of slight headache emanate from the back of your mind, and that bitter metal taste grows slightly.
Uh-oh.
You hear in the back, where there's almost like an echo behind you, muffled screams of women and children,
Uh-oh.
and a large whistling sound that's followed by a massive crash into the ground. Everyone else can see Ryder pass out onto the ground.
Oh.
Ryder,
Round 2.
you instinctively feel yourself turn around. And when you do, what you were looking at before you was just empty landscape. When you turn around, you're encapsulated in the walls of the town hall with the lights from the glass outside flashing in, and you see several other of your friends and family sprinting across the front field in front of you. Behind you, you can hear your father, who was a lead chairman on the town hall itself, stand up from his desk, or stand up from the desk, I should say, and rush out and push open the doors as you stand there. When he does, you can immediately see his composure change. The ground that he stands on almost looks like he's shaking with the vicious amount that he's trembling, and he takes off directly across from you to your home. You run out. At this point, it's as if your body is moving. And when you run out, you see to your left this massive, vicious blue dragon standing at the far end of the city.
Was it the same one
I
from
mean,
Greenus?
well, blue dragons look like blue dragons.
So I can't tell.
There wasn't any discernible markings or anything.
Dang. Okay.
But in addition to that, you see several entities and robed figures running out from beyond the blue dragon. Several people stand up and try to run before they're unfortunately cut down by these robed figures and sprinting straight towards you, but still a ways away. To your left, you can hear some cries from your mother as both your father and mother run out of the room and run to you. But right next to you, right before they grab your hold of your arm, you see this torrent of vicious lightning erupt from the dragon, shooting down a straight line to you. And moments before it's about to hit, you can feel those grabs turn into pushes and shove you straight to the floor to your side.
Oh.
Hitting the ground and looking up, you can see that there's nothing except torrents of fire that lift up from the ground as it's burning, and no remnants of what it was that pushed you. When you look in that direction, though, on the opposing side, across the fire from you, you see stepping out of your home a familiar face to you as She looks as if she has tears rolling down her eyes, looking straight at you, in robes, with the same staff that you've once seen before. And you recognize her as Frulam Mondath,
Oh.
standing in the doorway, looking straight at you.
Oh, she saved me?
After the fires start to settle, basked in the flames beneath you, or directly in front of you, rather, you can see the two burned and destroyed corpses of your mother and father. With the entities running straight towards you, the blue dragon lets out another vicious charge of lightning energy. And you stand up, ready to run. And that's when it goes black. Your vision fades, and you feel this sort of pull driving your vision as it looks as it zooms out from the high forest that you're in, passes over landscapes, mountains, swamps, and fastens its gaze going straight down through the earth, and you see Frulam's body that was in the state that she was when you all slain her in the cultist camp.
Oh.
With the darkened, blackened scales coasting up the side of her head. You can see her body lying there. And that's where your vision fades, and you wake up face first into the grass directly in front of the town hall.
I shake my head. It's like, oh, again. Why did I see those again? And I look around, and I guess the first thing I want to do is, besides at the town hall, go. Do I know where the area where my parents burned? Since that vision.
Yes, it's actually very close, considering the town hall was across from your home.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
I'll head there.
Okay, it's about 10 feet away from you right now.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Was
the passage
grave
between the
steps there?
town hall and your home weren't very far, and that's where
Oh.
it all took place. So
Right. And there's no grave here? Like the things? Like
there is no
everywhere else?
mounds. The only bit of mounds that are here are the 5 at the other end of your home.
I'll go to the closest one I can see.
Okay. What's everyone else doing after just seeing this whole thing occur?
I was going to, I was going to cast detect magic and then walk through the town just to see if I see anything.
Okay. With detect magic out and looking, was that ritual casted or just casted as normal?
It's one of my paladin spells, so.
Oh, gotcha. It's okay, gotcha. So in that brief phase where you look for any magic items through or any magic in general, not magic items. The area around you is completely devoid of magic. Apart from the mounds. The mounds themselves seem to have this sort of essence that's emanating off the tips of the grass that resonates upwards slightly of divination magic.
Mm.
Going
Okay.
to the mound, Ryder.
Yes.
Go inside, and you can see there are about 13 graves marked in here, with no etchings to the stones, just marked.
I guess I'll just sit there and I'll not cook anymore, but I'll pray.
To anyone in particular, or just send a prayer?
Mom and dad for sure. And to anyone like a god or
Yeah,
people.
that too.
Oh, I mean, since I used to be a clerk and I was for that person, I guess I'll just do Drem.
Okay. Which, I mean, in its own way has its merits, because death is effectively another form of everlasting sleep.
Yeah.
So,
Wow. Put it that way, huh?
I mean, is he wrong though?
He's not.
so sending a prayer to Drem with the when you step inside, the rain itself doesn't seem to be seeping through the ground, even though that the ceiling itself is clearly just made of dirt. It's not like barricaded or what's the word I'm thinking of? Reinforced. It's just seems to have this cupping of dirt mound that is creating the roofing to this. There's no water that seems to be coming through it, but you can hear the sound of the rain pattering against the dirt ground above it.
Okay.
Sending this prayer to Drem, you feel your heart starting to race slightly, as it's been well over 100 years since you've been home. Over 100 years since you've seen anyone of your family. And this is what it comes back to you as.
Oh.
Rex, you have been kind of keeping an eye out, looking over everything, trying to just glean some circumstances. You see from the trees that are not like very far from you, but of a decent distance, about 240 feet away or so, a man seems to be walking towards you guys. Not trying to be stealthy, not trying to be threatening. He has like on this wide brimmed hat that seems to be protecting him from the rain. And he puts up a hand like this as he's walking towards you guys.
And he's just a man? A
Just
human
one
man?
one person. You can't really see. I labeled it as a man because it's just one person. I should have said person walking towards you.
I'll bring everybody's attention to this person that's walking towards us.
Their presence is known to all of you now, including you, Ryder, inside the dome.
Oh.
Oh.
Is anybody doing anything while he's approaching?
Just kind of call out to him, I guess.
Who are you? What are you doing here? I'll ask.
Hi, sorry. Just, I saw you guys were here, so it's been a while since I've seen people, especially in a place like this. So I was just curious what it is that you all are doing here. You can see that when he gets closer and closer, they're significantly tall. They're about 8 feet tall with this palish bluish colored skin, an elongated nose that has this sort of apnea effect across it that has like it looks almost like a jagged ball of sorts. He's got glowing yellow like iris eyes, and sort of disheveled hair that's coming out from this wide-brimmed gallon hat that he's effectively wearing. It's common knowledge that this is a furbolg individual.
The fuck is a furbolg?
Basically like a half giant.
Ah.
They're of the giant kin.
Oh.
It's more, they're like more naturesque, though. They're
That's
like,
why he looks so fugly.
yeah.
I'm gonna. Where did you come from? And then I'll say, stop coming closer. Why are you here?
He stops about 30 feet away.
Okay.
Sorry, I was just traveling through, and, well, I saw, it wasn't exactly a pretty sight. I had, spent the better part of a week here, so, kind of cleaned up a little bit.
Week? Why would you spend a week here? There's nothing here.
Well, I mean, there were bodies, so, wanted to send some
You-
respect.
You're the one who buried the bodies?
Well, of course.
Were you
Whatever-
also the one?
No, go ahead.
Were you also the one who casted the divination magic on these mountains?
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that bodies themselves can be used to help fuel the land that they were probably in or on. So this way they can give back to the land that they were on. That's all. I'm not here to do anything. I was just curious because, I mean, like I said, I was just leaving, but I heard some people talking over here, so I wanted to come by to see what was up. You know, sorry, the name's of View EagleEyes.
Of course, you've brought him here.
Yeah.
Who?
It's an OC of mine.
Oh my god.
Look, I'm using NPCs. It's fine.
Okay, so. I guess I'll ask him if,
Again, not trying to be rude. I answered your questions, but is there a reason you're all here? I travel because I'm in search to document all the different kinds of beasts that exist in the multiverse. All right, so I'm going across planes and planes and planes, and the material plane included, to try to find every beast or creation effectively, so that way I can document it. In doing so, I end up coming across plenty of different lands and places. So I'm just saying that I'm here because I only was looking around to try to find more beasts and things along those lines, but I'm not here to cause problems. If this is your land or whatever, I'm just saying. That's all. I'm just curious because
Alright,
I'm a
mine should
curious
left 3 times
person.
to everyone.
I'm a curious person.
We're gonna be talking through our minds real quick while he's talking. Do we
Okay.
trust this guy?
While he's talking. Okay. Good notion. Not just sitting in silence after he's
Yeah,
talking.
He's
exactly.
talking, yeah.
Do we trust this guy? If he's the one who buried, I kind of want to thank him, but
Don't do it.
but then also, I want to ask him where he buried some specific bodies. If he's really the one who did it, but
Oh,
it seems kind
Uh,
of shifty. Doesn't anyone think so?
Yeah, I did insight on the view dude.
Okay, go ahead.
Just for,
As he was explaining his reason for
Yeah.
being here.
yeah. Not good. 12.
He's pretty hard to read. He doesn't come off immediately as like threatening or anything like that, or trying to hide a lie. But he is pretty. It's pretty hard to gauge, like what he's saying, whether or not it's true or not.
He doesn't seem like an untrustworthy person.
I don't know what trusting him has to do with thanking him if he buried these people.
I think it's more trusting him to tell him, like how much to tell him and answer his question about why we are here. 'Cause we do have a reason. It's just how much do we want others to know it?
We'll see. Well, then I'll at least thank him and ask him about the bodies. Well, first off, I want to ask you something about some bodies. If you're the one who really buried them, if you can follow me, and then I'll lead them towards my house, or home.
All right.
There were bodies here. Do you know where you buried them?
The ones in the center of the road here? Or
And
yeah.
I point where we're standing. We went to my home, right? Where it was, dealer.
What?
I told him I would lead him to where my home was.
Yeah, he's following you.
Okay, yeah, and then get to the home and be like, the bodies that were here. Do you know where they were, or where you buried them?
Not to be morbid, the bodies that were unrecognizable, I put into the one with the stone mound that sits on top of it, the large rock. Just because I couldn't discern who they were, and I didn't feel comfortable putting them with everyone else.
Mm,
So
I understand.
I put the two that were here in there just because I couldn't discern who they are. Some were pretty gruesome. They've obviously been here for a very long time.
Yes. I
Pretty decayed.
the do I see the place he's talking about, the stone place?
Yeah, so you can see that like there's the 5 mounds, but there's one that seems to have like this large boulder that's embedded into it. Probably wasn't like put there for a reason, but was probably there because of when he made the mound, or however the mound was made. It was just uprooted along with it.
Huh. Okay. So
Is there a reason that you're concerned about it?
yes, well, I used to live here long
Oh,
time ago,
well, I'm
and
sorry
that's
to
why
hear
we're
that.
here. No, it's fine. I guess I should actually be thanking you for doing what you did here. You don't have any ulterior motives for being here, right?
Other than looking for creatures, no.
All right, my insight time for that on that one.
What?
I gotta make sure.
The setup.
You don't have
The
any
fucking
ulterior motive.
setup.
You're not gonna backstab and
Okay.
try to kill me, are you?
Fucking Jordan's the one with the ulterior motive.
If I use my inspiration die, what
Writer.
dice do I use?
You cannot use your the inspiration die for
Adding to it, yeah.
yeah, the DM thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I believe I gave you a D6 inspiration.
Okay. Boop.
Because I think
Alright, that
Mason
is a
has the D8.
Yes, I got a 16.
16. He's definitely being earnest. When
Okay.
you when he says that he was here for looking for creatures, he was here looking for creatures.
Okay.
I do come across a lot of things. I found some ruins. I found some unsavory people, stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't have anything to hide, really. And he kind of looks at himself. I'm not really brazen a whole bunch of stuff here. The most you can see, like, all he's got is like a side satchel, a backpack on, and a hilt for
Okay.
like to hold a weapon.
You didn't come across any items that could be here, right? Have you? Any sort of
He
relics?
takes off the backpack, digs through it, shuffles around. It's a pretty big backpack. It's like one of those, almost like a duffel bag, just strapped to his back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot long, but not really like super wide. He like opens it up, starts rummaging through it, and he pulls out what looks to be like this rapier that has a cylindrical barrel on the hilt. Yeah, this was nearby. It was just somewhere in the town. You used to live here, so take it. All I do whenever I find stuff is I usually just sell it to make some means and to go on traveling more. But if this was your home, then you should have it. By all
Thank you.
means.
Thank you. This actually does mean a lot to me. And I take it gracefully and I do a bow. And again, thank you for what you've done over here.
Of course. I wish that it wasn't as bad as it looks.
It's fine. Thank you for your concern. But
How long has it been since you've been here?
100 years. It's been quite a while.
Yeah, that's something. 100 years of living, huh?
Mm-hmm. You know us elf folks. We live a long time. And I give a smile.
A little unfair, really, but so be it. You can actually see like he's a little envious in his words. He's not really hiding that.
I'm sorry to ask, but there's any other kind of relics you got from here besides this?
No, none from this place.
When you showed up, was there anyone here besides us?
No. It was pretty desolate. At this
I
point, he's
see.
like looking over to everyone else.
Oh,
Kind
right.
of a weird bunch y'all are.
Oh, again, yeah, these kind of the group I'm traveling with, and I told them I wanted to come back here to see my home. Well,
Oh.
what's left of it. I'm sorry, I never got your name.
Name's View.
View? Ryder.
Pleasure to meet you. What about the rest of y'all?
Go, 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 go.
All right, I guess you guys are the quiet type. That's fine.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, you caught me by surprise. I thought they had walked off on their own.
Oh no, I thought everyone was
Next
following.
game.
I
Great,
Oh,
that's
absolutely
welcome.
not.
All right, well, they will come back, or he will start walking back towards you all.
yes, we'll walk back.
I got the gist of everything that was happening over here, and well, nice to meet you all. Like I said, my name's View. Who are the rest of
Use me
y'all?
however you like.
Hi, I'm
stabs you.
Ira.
Oh, fuck.
And nothing was lost. Hey, we have an opening now. One of us is
Hey.
dead. Do you want to join?
Oh, I'd love to.
You're more capable than Ryder. You killed him, so.
This rapier is now yours.
Well, I
Alright,
didn't
you
find
mean-
it after all.
Give me View's character sheet.
Oh, you don't get to play him. You're just out.
You're his
Aw.
sword, actually. You're the sentient sword.
No.
You're the sentient rapier that he just found for you.
And then killed you for.
Anyways. Nice to meet you, Ira. You got a little weird skull thing there. You can see that
Yeah.
he seems to point out very like, even if you're not like necessarily hiding them, but he can still pinpoint the very small details of like what you're wearing and things like that.
Crazy that his name is EagleEyes.
Little wet. Wow, what a waste of a d20. I was
Why
gonna
did
be
you roll it?
I was gonna roll perception for View, and I got a natural 20.
Oh,
He sees everything we own.
Literally, plus his perception score. That is what is it? That is 9. You get 29.
What is he perceiving?
Oh no, sorry, I did the math wrong. 31.
I
Anyways.
mean, what's he perceiving?
Well, he clearly pinpointed the skull at Ira's hip.
he saw our future. and has
all
learned
die
he
here.
doesn't want to stab you because
Are
he
you-
doesn't want to have to deal with it.
Back in character. He points at the skull. Where'd you find that one from?
Not here, if that's what you're asking.
Well,
In fact,
no.
from a land that's very far away. A friend of mine.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm not very good at small talk. I don't usually talk to people.
People don't normally ask about him.
Oh, he's a he, though. It's interesting.
Is it though?
No. Like I said, I'm very bad at small talk. Well, so I kind of explained to Ryder everything that, like, why I was here. But I'm out searching for as many.
I recorded the message and sent it to all of them through message through my head with the rings.
It's
He
like,
just explains everything that he's looking for from that he just explained to Ryder to all of you, pretty much, and like why he's traveling and finding artifacts and random things. But yeah, I've traveled a lot, so
ah,
that's all. What are your plans after this? If you wish to share, you don't have to. I'm not gonna be going with
I
you.
really don't have any.
You didn't find anything else here, like I asked before, nothing in value, and you looked high and low.
I mean, I'm not searching the ground for objects and stuff, but
Yeah.
I mean, if I see something, I'll pick it up. Find us, keep us,
Okay.
sort of deal. But obviously, if you're really the one from here, then you should be the one to take it.
Okay. Yes.
I only barter off some stuff so that way I can continue to live however long. And, yeah, just make do. And as he says that, he actually, like, takes out from his bag this small little vial of, like, green, like, slush. And, like, uncorks it. You can see his face kind of, like, give off a grody sort of smell. Like he smelled like a really rank fart or something.
Ooh.
And he opens it up and puts about a dollop on his finger and eats that. And when he does, he just immediately goes, "Ah, ugh." Sorry.
Tyler, real quick. Up.
Yeah.
Yep. To who?
To you.
Oh, okay, because Calvin started talking as well.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay. But how much of the high forest does this area take up?
So the mound takes up probably about a third of it. And then it continues on for about like 100 feet before it reaches that town hall area, and then another 200 till it reaches the high forest again.
Okay.
So
yeah, basically the high forest surrounds this
oh
clearing.
yeah,
pretty much.
fully encapsulates it.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I was okay. View was it?
Yes,
Jacqueline Ash River.
it's a pleasure. It's quite a fancy name.
I'm. Never mind. In her like dress. She's. Why, thank you. So you say that you've traveled around a lot.
I
Have you
have.
been around? How much of the high forest have you been around?
Well, I've gone through it extensively, really. I was actually coming back because I went towards the mountains over in that general direction. And like I said, sometimes you run into some unsavory folk. A couple people were around. They didn't mess with me when they learned that I didn't have anything, but just some like bandits here and there. So that's why I came my way back.
Next to the people that you met in the high forest and the trees, of course. Did you find anything else interesting? Tying to perhaps magic of sorts or another more inhabitants or others?
Not that I can really think of, really.
All right.
Anything that I should have made note of?
No, just if you found anything that, I mean, usually if someone finds like a temple or something in a forest, they make note of it themselves. If you have nothing, then
Yeah, no. The High Forest itself is kind of, as you can see, its name is really true. The trees themselves stem upwards about like 50-ish feet. So them being also extensively high, a lot of stuff can't really be built around that unless it was there. I mean, I didn't see anything. I could have missed it, to be honest, but I usually have some pretty good sight. You were going to say something, Rex?
Besides us, you just found us. Did anybody else you notice that passed by?
Not in the High Forest, no. It's been about 3 days since I've seen anybody. Because by the mountains inside, there's like a little bit of some mountain range. There was a group of people kind of camped out, hanging out, and I went up to say hi and drew weapons on me, and they were very vicious, or rather, I should say, very intimidating. But they didn't do anything, and I just kind of left. So,
Uh, do you know where they were?
yeah, about 5 miles outside of the high
Oh,
forest
city. Oh.
to like the northeastern. So northeast of the high forest for about like 5 miles. There's a slight hill that coasts up that leads towards the mountains over there. They were camped out at the bottom of it.
All right. Thanks for that information.
Of course. Anything else that you need, I'm more than willing to help. I'm going to be traveling off on my own again here shortly, so if there's anything else that you might need, and you couldn't see him stop for a second, and he looks at you, Felix. What's that thing? And he looks at the contraption at your waist, or that you kind of keep somewhat hidden. He kind of just points at it.
It's a thing.
Where'd you find that from? I haven't seen something like that before.
I was given it. If you ask for a better description, it's giving you the best I got.
Would you let me
Don't-
hold it?
Sure.
All right. Takes it, kind of like flings it in both of his hands a little bit. Huh. Looks like it's missing something though. Missing like a cog almost. Yeah, it's true. Well, incomplete or not, it still looks really different.
Where would you say the cog's missing from?
Well, there's like this indent, you see, and he points at like what looked to be like almost an eye, but it has grooves that are in it, and I mean, it kind of looks like it's a circle with a missing cog in it. That's all. You sure? I mean, it's his anyways. He goes to hand it back to you.
Thank you.
Just kind of looks at you still. Sorry. What were we talking about?
What you were doing next?
Right, I'm going to be leaving here shortly, so if you had any other questions.
Where you heading to? Do you know?
I'm currently looking for a way to like I said, I'm gonna be looking for creatures in all areas of existence. So I'm kind of at this point in time looking to find a way into the Feywild. I know that the way that I was doing some research. The way that you kind of get into there is through like a sort of nature-like portal. It was like there's just myths and legends about it, but I'm not sure what to actually really follow for the truth, you know? Because I mean, this is something that we're talking about. That's like the Feywild. It seems very mystical and very difficult to get into. I would imagine because planar travel is difficult. So it's like I kind of have to take and choose what I think might be real. You understand what I'm saying? What?
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 Are you okay?
Yeah, I back in my brain thing.
The Feywild, though. Well, we're gonna be around if you actually if you figure anything out about what you're trying to do. If you can let us know, that would be nice.
Of course. I don't really have a way of getting in contact with you though.
I messaged everyone. Should we?
He's hiding something.
He is definitely hiding something.
That voice in
mean-
the back of his head is concerning.
I don't. We're not giving him a ring yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we continue, just for me and Mason's sake, when it's italicized, that's the skull. When it's in quotes, that's the sword.
Yes, excellent. That
Okay.
advice seemed too good to be from a slayer of gods.
Look, I got two voices in the back of your head. I gotta manage now. Now it's not just me and Gopher. I have to do it with you twice.
More.
More.
Friend.
View, yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Talking to the sentient sword that I have.
Get him!
Oh.
Hey, Jin, you want to ask?
Jin?
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 The Rex?
Jin?
campaign,
His
my
name is
dude.
now Jin. The campaigns are merging.
The
Beware.
worlds are colliding. There's a Mad
The
King in the
multiverse
Feywild
is
now.
falling to shreds.
With a hot daughter.
Jin comes back here. Grandpa?
Oh, God.
It was something I kind of found as well. And
What sword?
Figured.
Rex just, what sword?
um
It's mine. Zatan, use Zatan.
all
He'll
right,
tell you.
I'll grab it here, and he pulls out from the hilt this blade that comes out with like a glisten from the sun that's coming out. At this point, the drizzle has sort of stopped because it, like I said, it was just a cloud burst, so it's very short. And when it comes out, you can kind of see the sun gleaming off of it.
Is he trying to blind us with the reflection of the sun?
No, he's not. He just pulled it out and is like holding it to the side, so that way he's got his other hand up. Like I'm just this is the sword. All right. He said he would help me in finding the creatures, and immediately you can feel Rex, Zatan at your side grow hot. Before it would do like that soothing, calming warmth when you were agitated. Now it's like burning hot. You can you can hear Zatan, pretty much everyone can. You can hear, he is holding Zulusk.
I have my
quickly-
rod in hand and my shield at the ready.
Whoa, hey, calm down. And immediately you can see the blade singes his hand. And he just like drops it to the floor. Ah, fuck.
Step away from that weapon.
Do
View,
not
quickly.
pick up that sword, View. It is
Get
evil.
away from now.
I'm sorry, whose view now? And the blade shoots up into his hand.
We are too late. Rex,
No.
what must we do now?
God damn it! I was about to talk to Ira before this.
I was going to
Ira,
talk to Ira. All right, give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second.
Small little aside. Hey, what's up? What's up, Rex?
This is more a point of like the sword can help. When
Like Wild Heart?
yeah, Wild Heart.
I mean, Wild Heart will help because I say it helps.
He immediately views demeanor sort of changes, and he looks at you. Do not worry, this boy is fine. I said I would help him, and I will. I just need to travel to the different planes, so leave us alone, and you can live. Although, Felix, I'm going to need that device. Give it to me.
Nope.
No.
No.
And what reason you need to go to a different plane?
You can see that there's almost an eye that forms out of the blade itself. And instantly you can see these small slits in the blade open up and 7 smaller bladed edges shoot out in a sort of tree-like fashion.
Whoa.
It looks, for those that understand what the 7-branched sword is, it looks like a shijishito.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
It, Jordan, in Phoenix, right? That sword, that's
Oh.
that
Okay,
sword that
alright.
plunged through.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this looks
Oh.
like.
I know I've seen one of these before. Well, not in real life, but
Felix, again, that device is one of the few that I need to find. You can have it back after. Give it a day or so.
Unfortunately, there's a waiting line.
Well, let me first then.
Fortunately, there are people a little higher up.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
You said wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
Natural 20.
You can immediately feel this overwhelming sort of compulsion that's trying to instill you to give him the object. And immediately your hand goes down to it and your other hand just stops it. And you pull yourself back and you come back to your composure. Fine. I'll be back for it later. Just be sure you leave it to me when the time comes. And he starts
I
stepping
don't
back.
think so.
Hold it.
Is he running back or?
He was starting to step back, but when you say I don't think so, he stops. There's nothing you can do.
We will see about that.
Jesus.
You know, he was being so kind to you. it's unfortunate that we have to do this. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, whoa.
Wee woo. Wee woo.
Non-lethal.
I don't think that's an option here.
Tyler, I don't have to attune to this new rapier, do I?
You do, however, the rapier. We'll discuss it later. You have to attune to it,
Okay.
but you can't attune to it yet.
I mean,
Not because it needs time, but because there's nothing to attune to right now. I have to explain it to you after the fact.
okay, after, okay.
Do I have my special spell?
Oh yeah. That's all good.
Okay.
Here's the better question: is it just a rapier then?
Yeah, it's just a rapier. Nothing fancy.
And my new spell, is it the last thing we kind of agreed on, the level 1
Yep.
thing?
Level 1 bonus
Okay.
action.
Okay.
You know what? That song actually worked out pretty well. I'm gonna keep playing it.
You gonna put our names on the thingy?
Yeah, I gotta put you guys on the board. So
Right. I guess I should do it.
So we got, yeah. Situate yourselves where you think that you were. Felix, you will be in the front of it. Just so you're. I gotta put him down.
Yo.
And Gopher. So situate yourselves as you see fit. Yeah, Ryder or Rex would probably be in the front as well after, everything that happened.
I guess I kind of would be too, but.
Where's the guy?
I gotta put him down. For some reason, you guys aren't showing up in the turn order. I don't have a figurine of somebody wearing a hat, but I do have this, which is pretty close because he is in green attire with black suede pants. So he's not bald, but he's got a hat. He was 30 feet away, so I'm just gonna move us away a little bit. Or you know what? I'm gonna do this. Actually, this will make it a little bit better.
When he came closer, just expect the thing. So wouldn't he be more closer than 30 feet?
Well, he was stepping back was the thing. Although he wouldn't be that far. You're right. So let me just do this so that way, because you guys were near that. All right. Oh, weird. He's got like a shadow. That figurine's got a shadow on him.
He does.
He actually
Weird.
has effort put into him.
Yeah, weird.
He has the shadow of Zalusk.
All right. Well, turn order. Add turn. Why is it not doing anything? Remove all turns. Okay, there we go. Weird. It was freaking out, I guess. There we go.
Why is there 2 gophers?
Is there 2 gophers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Really?
don't see two gophers.
I don't
Oh,
see
no,
2
wait,
gophers.
No,
Oh.
it's like 2 models of gopher.
Oh, I do see him. I scrolled
Where?
up.
Oh.
And there he is.
What the fuck? I didn't even see him.
We're all looking
Gopher,
down
your
here.
soul's been taken.
No. Taken.
Like the movie.
He's sad because he it's been taken and he's sad. He's lagging behind because he no longer has his super sword.
I keep closing the turn order like it's a fucking thing. I need to leave it open.
Why isn't it putting us in order?
Because I have the there. I was waiting for everyone to be in because I'm gonna have to do it again anyways when Jacqueline puts her number in. Unless it's lower than a 14.
Maybe.
Well, what number? Because it'll actually still matter.
Well, 11.
Jordan, you can take your turn first.
Cool.
I gotta do something.
Gotta help Yoshi.
All right.
All right,
back at
Ryder,
full power.
you're up.
I'll take care of his dog.
Yeah. No, he's got to go take care of a Yoshi.
Well, it's still his.
Can I
Yoshi.
dispel magic him in the fucking sword?
You can try.
I feel like you're gonna need a higher spell slot level than 4.
Okay, maybe not then. Alright, let's do
You can still try.
you know what? Don't I have to touch him though?
No, Dispel Magic's like 60 feet.
You know what, yeah. I'll try it out. Let's do levels. Did I ever give it a try? Level
I
6.
think it might
Six.
specify
4.
all touching.
Does it?
Within the range. There we go. Level 4 Dispel Magic Healer.
Okay. You go to cast Dispel Magic, and there is no effect.
Okay. Oh fuck. Alright. I'm just gonna. Who's in front again? Felix? No, Rex is.
Rex.
Okay. I'm gonna give Rex the Bardic Inspiration then.
Okay.
And then. Jacqueline.
Is he hiding behind me? I can't see the.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll end my turn.
Rex is still away. What to do?
I mean, the only part is
Oh,
if
he's approaching.
he'd use a style diaries.
He's approaching. I can see him fade into existence in the distance.
Didn't even fade. He just suddenly appeared. Just popped into existence.
Rex, perfect timing. It's your turn. Ryder tried to dispel magic him, and nothing happened.
Hmm.
And I give you
Um,
Bardic Inspiration, so D8 whenever you want.
Go straight in and attack. Yeah.
Non-lethal, right?
Non-lethal.
Okay, you can make your 3 attacks. Make the first one first, though. Just roll them separately.
$20.
Okay. When you go to make the attack, you can see it just about to hit, and yet the blade seems to, as a reaction, just parry it off. Make your second and third attack.
$23,
That'll hit.
$28.
That'll also hit. 28.
I have a +9.
All right, that makes sense.
Damn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What does this Bardic Inspiration do again?
You don't use it for an attack. You use it for like a saving throw or an ability check.
Okay.
Or an attack roll, basically.
Okay. $19 points of slashing damage.
Okay. As you bring the second one up, you can see the blade, the Zulu still instinctively slides out to parry, but it misses slightly and cuts straight into his arm and leg.
How capsulated is his arm?
How is what?
Or how protected is his arm holding the sword?
He's just in commoner's clothes.
All right.
Chop it off.
He looks like he's actually in leather, but nothing major. Pretty light stuff.
I just hear someone say chop off the arm.
That's what Ira just said.
Chop it off.
Chop it off. Chop it off.
Yes, mistress.
And that's
Okay.
really difficult because probably the AC for that is probably much higher.
Well, it's a little different, but okay. What's gonna happen is View, the blade that's still in the 7-branched form, all the blades sink back in to the blade, and he goes to draw it from behind and slides it up towards you, Rex. That's fine. 29 on the first.
Go ahead.
17 on the second.
No miss.
Okay. 26 and dirty 20.
Both hits.
Okay. I will also need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Roll Reggie.
Oh, row.
No, I got two. Okay, that'll be fine.
Charisma or
Yeah,
Awesome.
charisma.
19.
19. Okay.
Did
You
I do it multiple
suffer.
times?
Nope, just one. When he stabs forwards, you can see that the blade hits you, and then several of the smaller blades seem to try to sink back into you as they elongate out, one of them branching off too far and missing. You do suffer 31 points of slashing damage from the 3 attacks hitting you.
All right.
How you doing?
Still standing.
Oh yeah, of course you are.
Kind of.
Bonus action, kind of. Bonus action. He's going to take the. He's going to take the opportunity attack and dash. Well, no, actually, he doesn't have the dash with his bonus action. What can he do here as a bonus? That'd help him. Okay. He is going to, as a bonus action, I need to roll wild magic. Nothing. You can see him standing there. Vanish.
Oh.
Ready, go.
15, 20, 30. You see him standing on the top of the mound over here, on the top of the boulder.
He has the high ground.
As I've said, this is all pointless. We will just be leaving. Unless, Felix, you wish to hand us over the object. It really would make things very simple. you're not the one that needs to go to Mechanus, right?
Can I shoot him with a guiding bolt?
Well, first it's Ira's turn.
Can I shoot him with a gun? No.
You could.
I will. I'll hold my action to see what Felix does.
All right, Felix.
Can you guess what I'm casting?
Can you guess what
Guiding
I'm
bolt?
casting?
Excuse me. Yeah, strangely enough.
What
I'm gonna
level?
do it at 3rd level.
3rd level. You go to cast it, and immediately you see it fizzle out of your hand. Okay.
So is that my spell slot gone?
That is, as you are counterspelled.
Hmm.
I'm
Ira.
gonna do it once. Hit him again.
Here we go once again.
With-
the old classic Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. All right.
Go Wildborn.
That is going to be a 26 and a 21.
Both will hit.
I like from behind Ira. Gopher just sees like her hand glow with the Eldritch Blast. It's like, what are you doing? Wildborn!
Wildborn, that's all you gotta do.
That is 15 points of force damage.
Okay. Takes the 15 points. You can see the shots as Zulusk, the blades, tries to intercept in between, but they just whisk right past, colliding into view. At the end of Felix's turn, you can see a puff of flame emanate from the tip of the blade, as with a legendary action, it's casting Firebolt and shooting one shot directly at you, Ira.
Bring it.
Will a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Firebolt is D10, so ooh, that's pretty good. That was okay. You suffer 19 points of fire damage as this firebolt ricochets off into you after being fired off from the tip of the blade.
Ahem.
What?
Am I
Ira?
able to use my reaction to intercept?
Ahem. You could.
I will. I think.
I think.
I was going to go read
gotta
it
look.
first.
Intercept specifies a melee attack.
That's actually a very good point. I'm not sure if it does.
Features and traits.
It's protection.
Within 5 of you with a
It's interception.
Oh, intercept.
when a creature, it's not gonna be in that. Do you have Tasha's?
Oh, yeah, I have Tasha's.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up. When a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of you with an attack, you can use your reaction to reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 plus your proficiency bonus. To
Yeah.
a minimum of 10 damage.
Minimum of 0, I thought it was. What was that? Why can't I find this darn thing? When a creature you can see it's like when a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet, you can with of you
To a
with an
minimum of
attack,
0 damage.
You can reaction
Yeah.
to reduce the damage to a minimum. You said minimum of 10.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
You
did.
My lag,
absolutely
it's
did.
not my fault.
Okay.
It's not my fault.
I get it.
So yeah, I'm going to intercept some of that. I'm going to intercept that.
Okay, yeah.
Please.
Okay, so
1d10
roll it
plus 3.
1d10 plus 3. Please.
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 6.
All right, so
I'll take
that 19
Reduce your
drops down
damage.
to 13.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Thank you.
points of fire damage. All right. With that, Gopher, you're up.
Wait, so do I just lose out on my bonus action?
Oh, sorry. Pfft, I'm dumb. I totally forgot. Yeah, you still have your bonus action and movement. I'm dumb. Ira's held action afterwards threw me for a loop on what turn it was. I'm sorry.
There it is. So I want it. Okay. So Rex and Ira have been hit, correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna spend 2d6 for each of them in healing.
All right.
About 10 minutes.
No worries.
All right. Rex gets 5. Let's see.
I mean, that helps the 31.
A bit.
Ira also gets 5.
Look at that. You're already back up. You only lost 8.
You're just embarrassing yourself, Felix, please.
Look, healing is healing, all right? In total, he healed 10 for effectively a bonus action. That's good. That's real good.
How many more dice do you have?
3.
3.
Not bad.
Not bad.
And then I have healing word on top of that.
Afterwards.
No, do it now.
He uses bonus action. All right.
Do it
Are you
again.
going to move anywhere, or are you good?
No, I'm
Okay.
staying here.
Now, Gopher, it's your turn.
Are we gonna try to get this thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I go. All right, I'll go at him. I'll give it a go. That's 30. Yeah. I will not rage. I'm just gonna.
Okay. Are you going to reckless attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Cool. I'll aim for the arm that's holding the sword.
Take it off.
Take it off.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
22.
That will hit. Second attack. Because you have 2 attacks for your main action.
Even better. 26. Okay.
That will also hit. Are you instilling poison into either of these? I forgot to send you. It can only be done once per turn.
Once
Do
per.
it.
Do it. Just do it.
Let's
Take the
do
arm.
it. Take the
Take it
arm.
off.
Okay.
I'll do it.
So con save. No. You failed.
Nice.
I don't think a natural one's gonna pass on that one.
don't know.
You don't know about that.
I mean, it still
Weirdly
is.
enough-
It still is a 9, but you know.
It's also still a natural 1.
Yeah.
Give me a second for my damage.
So yeah, you add 2d8 to your d8. Or are you using two-handed?
I'm using two-handed.
Okay, so then it's d10 for the weapon damage.
Okay, so I had it. Drawing me. It is 17.
Are you using
damage?
Ira's great sword?
No,
The
longsword.
longsword.
Sword. It's
Oh,
the only
doesn't
one he
know.
has.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's the blade of venom.
It is 19 damage.
19 damage. Did you add numbers to that?
Yes, I did.
Okay, making sure.
Did you
Yeah.
do your math properly?
I did.
Was that only for the first one? Because you have a second attack as well. That hit.
Oh, fuck. You're right.
I was gonna say, I was like, 19 seems low with like
yeah.
4 dice that you would have had to roll
Yeah.
plus numbers.
Yeah.
Only roll 1d10 for this one though. You don't add 2d8 to it.
Yep.
It is time for math with Gopher.
13, baby.
13. So in total, 31 points of poison and slashing damage. All right. You can see that Zalusk like ricochets partly, and as you bring the blade back and swing further, you cut directly into the arm. And you can see the poison seeping in before it actually seals, and the poison locks into the arm.
Creepy.
Gross.
That's your action and most of your movement. Anything else you're doing?
No. Yeah.
All right.
I'll stay here right in front of this guy.
Okay. Jacqueline.
Burn him.
See, here's the thing I was going to do before Gopher ran up to him. I think you
What?
can all understand what that is.
A fireball.
Maybe.
Well, how big is the range for fireball?
120, I think.
Oh, you could totally drop that fireball just so it's Gopher's just on the outside.
Drop it behind him.
The other thing that I was going to ask is just to clarify again, if I use a leveled spell as an action, I cannot use another leveled spell as a bonus action, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Damn.
Unless it's from an item.
Okay.
So, like, if you use Scorching Ray from your tiara, for instance,
Doesn't that take an action, though?
it would take an action, but you'd still have
Yeah,
your bonus action to cast a spell.
So,
How do I want to do this?
Oh, it's
You know what?
150 feet, actually, for Fireball.
even better.
You know what? I was gonna fireball his ass. We're doing it. We're
Okay.
going for it. Fuck it.
So it's a dex saving throw.
Sorry, View.
That is a 17.
Against my DC.
Yep. I
Uh,
believe that will save.
Yeah, by 1, I think.
Yeah.
I think my DC
I think your
is
DC is 16. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he still takes half damage. So you're 8d6 fire damage?
I think so. Hold on.
Yes.
Yeah, 8d6. And I reroll 1s.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
And you can burst into flames if you so choose.
Yeah.
Really, there's no reason not to. Like, nothing happens when you do.
I mean, I'm gonna burst into flames.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's 2 6s.
All right, that's pretty good. Good start.
Starting off strong.
That is well, that's a 2 more rolls that equal 6.
So 18 total right now.
8. That is so
26.
That's 26. And then one more roll. One more. We got 33.
33 reduced down to 16.
Wait. 34. Because I got another 8. Because 8 plus 6 is 14.
Yes.
So yeah, 34.
So yeah, 34. Reduced down to 17.
Yeah.
This flame just erupts in the background. You can see the ground itself actually coats in some minor flames. However, you can see the mound that was there. The grass is completely protected from the flames. You can see that there's no flames that ignite specifically on the mound, but around it there are fire.
Around it, they are fire.
There is fire.
They may be fire though.
I was gonna say they are on fire, and then I missed the on. So
So, if I use Quicken Spell and Fire Bolt, that
Mhm.
works, right?
oh yeah, that totally works.
Cool! Alright, we're doing it.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
And does that new feat thing work here too? Not feat thing, but the where I can expend another sorcery point to re-roll an attack
Yep.
thing? Okay. If I miss, anyway.
Yep, you're because it was whatever magical guidance. This is this or whatever it was called. I can't remember in Tasha's. The guidance is basically turned into perceiving, so that way you
magical
can
guidance
see.
when you make an ability or an attack roll that
Yeah,
fails.
we've redacted it so that way
Changed it
it's
a
the
bit-
other
a
way
bit.
around.
Okay. And my spell on hit to attack is +6, I believe, because
3 for charisma.
yeah, I think so.
Then yes, it is +6.
Okay, because on Max on the D&D Beyond thing it says +7 for some reason. Oh, because it says +4 modifier for whatever reason. That's weird. Yeah, so it's plus-
Okay,
Do you-
hang on.
What's your What's your
you
charisma
look-
score?
It's 3.
Hmm.
I think should be 3.
Okay. So what are you trying to figure out here?
I'm just trying to figure out the spell attack modifier for like what I add to the roll.
Should be-
Huh?
'Cause your charisma is 19, correct?
Is it? I
don't-
don't remember it being 19.
I don't think it was, because that would definitely have been +4 instead of +3.
Did I tell you 19?
Funny enough, out of everyone's papers,
Give me, like-
Jacqueline's is like the only one that I actually have the character sheet on. Your charisma score
like-
is 16.
It's 16. Yeah, I swear I told you 16.
But-
What? What?
So let's just look at this.
Look, roll to hit and see if that even matters.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Okay, wait. Here's what I'm going to ask you once again, Jake.
Huh.
Is that 16 not adding any additional modifiers to it? That is what you rolled for your charisma modifier?
It's 6. I'm
'Cause-
fairly certain it's 16, yes.
Because
Oh,
then you get +2 from Tiefling, and your
Right.
feat gives you +1, so it's
You are
19.
Yeah, you might have had to change that in D&D Beyond beforehand, because you initially didn't start with a 16 at the beginning of the game. You chose that to be.
Oh. okay. I guess.
Okay, what did he start with?
I don't remember. That was literally 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know what numbers.
I know you didn't
want
start
from
with a
me.
16 because the most that you could have started with was 15. Because we did point buy, we didn't roll.
He told
I-
me he specifically rolled.
No,
I
we did
remember
point.
rolling.
Probably
I
for a
100%.
one-shot character.
No, I've rolled for every character, I believe.
Look, I'm not going to argue this.
Okay.
Can you
I'm-
just give me his sheet later?
I'm like 100% certain that you definitely do not have a
Okay.
19 in charisma.
I'm also 100% certain.
'Cause,
We'll figure it out later.
yeah, I'm gonna need that sheet. 'Cause
Okay.
then none of your skills and anything is correct on D&D Beyond.
None of my skills.
Well, because now I have no idea if any of your stats are correct.
Well, okay. I have the picture of my sheet, and it says my spell attack modifier is +6, and my charisma modifier is +3. That's what I have, and that's a picture of what Tyler has.
Unless you did like an ability score improvement, but
Mhm.
you
I did.
He didn't. He has
I
a
got
feat,
a feat,
which gives him
which
a +1
increases
to
my
his
charisma.
by 1.
It's fine. Roll your
Oh.
dice.
Well, I rolled a 9 plus a 6. is
That's 15.
15.
If you want to choose to use your sorcery point to re-roll, you can. I will not tell you if that hits or not beforehand.
You know what? Since this is my kind of also just like tech demoing this stuff since it's brand spanking new, I'll do it.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Spend one of your sorcery points to
I have
enchant
3
it.
left.
You should have 5 in total.
I hate this game.
Is that a natural one?
Fucking yeah. What do you think it
I'm
is?
being. I
I mean, I'll tell you the other one was
don't
going to
think
miss
there's a
too,
limit
so-
on how many times you can do it.
Huh?
I think you could keep spending points. Keep going.
I know it says if you do it once and you have to use that roll. It specifically says that. Yeah. And you must use the new roll, potentially turning the failure into a success. I turned the failure into more of a failure. Probably hit
Correct.
Ira in the back of the head or something like
No,
a
God,
certain
no.
Theodman.
That was when I was learning how to play the game. No, so you go to fire, and instinctively, this like almost compelling to like you're about to fire it, but it looks like it's going to be off center. So you just try to correct yourself before the blast, but you end up over-correcting it and shoots off into the distance.
Well, anyway, that is all the time that I have.
Okay, that's fine.
Max, and I guess Tyler can too, because you have the rest of the stuff. Just tag team playing Jacqueline, if you will. Max, my score thing, the spell attack is 6. It's a +6. It's
Alright.
just one off somehow.
At the
So
okay, Ryder, top of the initiative order.
Oh, okay. Oh, Rex is still super hurt, yeah?
He in total is yes.
In
a
total,
second.
yes.
We're gonna
And
need
totally
to. We're gonna
easy
need
right
to pause for a moment
Alright, let's do...
because as soon as Jake leaves, Tyler's gonna have to fix the layout.
I can fix it in 1 second.
So
Probably.
let's do a level 3 healing word on Rex, then.
What is your healing word?
3d4 plus 5.
No, like what is the word?
Oh, it's daddy.
Daddy.
Oh!
Tyler.
Hmm?
Don't you usually have to do the thing with the like if someone leaves?
I've got it ready.
You have it ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.
please.
Bye.
Fade into the distance.
There's no wild magic, is there? Right?
Yeah, there is. So roll wild magic.
Has no one been doing it though?
Oh, Jake should have. I should roll. I've been doing it for review. Jake's is
Okay,
fine.
I'm good. 8. Alright, healing word. Here you go, dude. That's a man. That's
Level
a,
3,
wow.
you said?
Yes. Dang it, almost close. You get 15 health back.
Wow. Look at that. It's almost like we got somewhere.
Yeah, and then can I vicious
will
mockery? Yeah,
destroy
I
you.
I could still, right?
I
Yeah,
know
you can
where
still
you
vi-
live.
wait, yeah, you can vicious mockery still.
I'm gonna yell
As
at him.
do I.
Gonna yell at him.
I'm gonna yell at him.
So that's
I'm
a
like, put the
charisma.
sword down.
I love that threat.
Okay.
You idiot.
Idiot.
23 to save.
What? Oh, is it
23.
save?
Yeah,
Oh,
you don't roll to attack for vicious mockery.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? He saves. Idiot.
A bit of a charismatic sword, believe it or not.
You mean wisdom?
Oh, is it a wisdom save?
It's
Yeah.
a wisdom save.
Okay, 21.
Sit still.
Jeez.
Wait, did that just change by like 1 point?
Changed by 2.
19 on the dice.
No, not that much.
Help me. Anyways, that's it. I
I
mean,
don't like his stats, Lynn.
let's see. He's way up there. I'd be fine down here.
Well,
Alright.
he has legendary action. The fuck do you think's gonna happen?
You said that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I get.
Okay, at the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to... He's going to... Basically, what he does is he throws the blade... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4... And when the blade hits the ground, he transports over to it.
Oh, Final Fantasy 15 up in this shit.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking knock the
great.
fucking ass.
Almost like the opposite of what Zatan does.
Wait, do you have to throw... Does Rex throw himself and then Zatan comes to him?
He throws Zatan and Zatan comes back to him. This guy
Oh.
throws the blade and he goes to the blade.
Rex, I don't mean to be rude, but that's cooler.
All right. Rex,
To
you're
be
up.
fair, this sword seems to have like an awakened state.
Fuck, he's 5 feet short.
You do have wind stance.
I do. I'm gonna do that and just get close to him.
Oh,
And attack him.
okay. Go ahead and make your 3 attacks.
I'm gonna use luck on one of my first 2 dice.
Okay.
Oh wow. $23
That'll hit.
and 30-20.
That'll also hit.
Do I still have Jordan's inspiration dice?
You do.
Do I use that before or after roll?
You do it after the roll. You look at the roll, decide whether or not you want to use it, and then you can.
All right. My last roll. I'm just gonna use it.
Okay.
D8.
Yep, D8.
$19.
19 will also hit.
So 3.
Because he cannot riposte.
Awesome.
$30 slashing damage to him.
Ooh. Ouch. Okay. So in wind stance, you pivot your foot onto the ground and just leap straight at him with one blade and with Zatan out, and you basically spin at him, and 3 of the cuts go straight into him. Still standing, but he's looking hurt. Was that everything you got?
Going to wind side's a free action, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. At the end of your turn, after being hit, you can see the blade with his eyes closed still swings straight at you with a legendary action.
What happened? My bar came in and started talking to me.
Oh, no, you're fine. He's making a swing at you as a legendary action. Will a 22 hit?
Nah.
Yes, it will hit.
Okay, I need you to make a charisma saving throw as well.
I got 19.
19? Okay.
This.
You can feel like you're almost being swept off your feet for a brief second, but you keep yourself steady. You do suffer 15 points, right? Yeah, 15 points of slashing damage.
All right, still standing.
Okay. His turn now. He looks at you, Rex, with like blood coming from different portions of him. The veins in his right arm sort of sinking deeper and deeper with poison. Puts up his hand, says, "I have to admit, it was a little bit different than I thought this would go out. But I still have more to do, and I will accomplish that." And for the brief second that he does that, you can see he glitters out of existence for a brief second once again with wild magic.
I'm guessing no opportunity attack.
Nope, because this is Misty Step.
Fuck.
Wild magic is triggering though.
He explodes.
It's possible.
I would have that right now than him disappearing right now.
I mean, they both happen anyways. I need D100. Okay, 53. Okay. Who cares? Weirdly, he won't be intoxicated for a very long time.
Ah,
Wow.
However, he does transport 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right here.
oh hi.
He points the blade to his side and does one wide sweeping slice in a 25. Well, it's like a 15-foot cone, but it's at like a weird angle from him. So I guess it's more like a cube. What did I put down for it?
You're a cube.
You're damn right I am a cube. Okay. I need 3 attack. Well, 1 attack each. With 4 people. Ryder. That is a 15 to hit.
Oh, let me double check real quick. Where are you? It does, but let me check something real quick if my internet allows me. Taking 20 years. We'll say it hits for now.
Are you looking for that one
For
thing?
now.
Are you looking for that
Silver
thing
tongue,
to...
Yeah.
That Silver Tongue does not do that. It doesn't like give you things. What you're thinking of was your old bard ability, cutting words, which you could
Right.
reduce it.
Right.
Jacqueline's is a 19. No, 21. It's up to you to decide, Max, whether or not she uses shield.
Oh,
Knowing her, she probably would use shield to avoid.
yeah.
Okay. Wild magic for her part. Ira, that is a 25.
Yeah.
And Felix, that is a natural 20. And I'm going to need all 4 of you to make charisma saving throws.
Oh.
3 of you. Jacqueline missed. So 3 of you make
26.
charisma saving throws. Okay.
A whopping 9.
Okay.
26.
Okay.
Copycat.
I need 10. That's fine because I gotta roll separately per person, anyways. 16 points of damage to Ryder.
How much?
16.
Oh, okay.
7 points of damage to Ira.
Okay.
Or 8. I'm forgetting my math. And that is 11 to Felix. After the wide sweep, you can see that the shadowy, this shadow visage of a blade swings out. And after it passes through, Ira is gone.
Huh?
Ira, you see yourself standing amidst fire. There's flames that are shooting up from the ground in several different directions, and mild torrents of like wishing fire in geysers shooting off into the distance.
Wait, just like this motherfucker really? Am I on the plane of fire by chance?
You are unsure. But there is certainly a lot of fire here.
Well, there do be a lot of fire.
Get water.
That's an action. Yeah. Okay. With his movement, he's just gonna go. He's gonna go right in between all of you. All right. Felix.
You know, he's gonna get a real nice inflict wounds.
Okay, go ahead and make an
Oh,
attack.
the old bread and butter. Here we go.
Hang on, I need to check something quick that I just noticed.
What? What did you roll?
I don't roll anything.
What are you checking?
I need to check on how their casting works for proficiency plus charisma modifier. Okay, weird. Why is it doing that?
A little insight would be nice.
It's giving me like 3 different spell attack things for different spells.
Are they
But
different?
I'm both warlock and sorcerer, so they should be the same. They both use charisma.
It's true. Are they spells that are not normally on those lists?
No,
Because it could be like misinterpreting the options.
it's like all my sorcerers are like 2 spell attack lower. That doesn't make sense.
Mm.
Wow. Or wait a second. You know what I bet it is now that I realize? I'm gonna have to go. I bet it's the Rod of the Pack Keeper. It's not working right
Probably.
because we changed it. So I bet you that's it. It's just not working right, even for our change. Because we changed it from just being warlock spells to just all my spells.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's probably
So-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it didn't save her properly.
Oh, gizmo. Anyways.
I'll be back.
Okay.
So
He disappears into the void. Gone.
Never to return.
Lost.
27.
27 will hit.
Hey, you got plane shift handy?
No. Strangely enough, I don't. We bought the helmet teleportation, not the helmet planar transportation.
Damn
Oh,
you.
I forgot to do Ira's turn, but I'll have to wait until after Felix.
I thought that was her turn. Okay.
Oh no, that's just there's stuff in there.
Oh no. I don't like hearing that. Goodbye, Ira.
So long.
I might be joining you. We all might.
Well, more or less, Ira, just make me a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Looks like I'm not coming home. That is a dirty 20.
Okay, so you'll take half damage.
Looks like
Oh no.
I might be coming home. Go for her.
I got you. I'm bringing you
Ooh.
back.
You suffer 9 points of fire damage.
I'm bringing you back. Don't worry.
22.
22 points of necrotic damage. You reach out and you grab the arm that just used the that swing, and you sink in all this necrotic energy. You can see it though. Part of it gets stemmed up to the blade and doesn't seem to have as similar effect. That is your action.
Yep.
Anything else?
How loud he feel
Nope.
How loud he got it.
That I can see I can do.
I have music playing, so that's why.
Oh, actually, you know what? I put up Chalet
You activate Shillelagh.
on my to whack him with my rod.
Hoo boy!
Hey. That switches it from being a strength attack to my charisma.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's a good move. But anyways, Gopher.
Oh, can I heal myself?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. It is still your turn. So yeah, you do have an action that you could use in there.
Was there anything in here?
Apart from flames, no.
Just fire?
There is fire. Make a perception check.
I like perceiving things. Perception.
I also
That
take a roll
is
quick.
18.
Okay. You definitely are looking around. Apart from fire, everything here is also significantly bright. And when you are looking carefully, you're avoiding steps into the ground that are just in flames and still singeing from the heat in here. But off into the distance, about 120 feet, you can see these sort of bright flashes of light that seem to be making their way towards you.
I'll start running the other direction.
Okay. Once they kind of coast past these flame geysers that seem to have no effect to them, they look to be serpent-like and have hair that's on the back of their head that coasts down the serpent's body.
No. For the love of God, please. Help me.
Oh, we'll do what we can, but how?
Gopher. How much did you heal yourself, by the way?
15 points.
There you go.
With a second level cure wounds.
Hey, there
I'm
you go.
basically topped up again. I can keep
Believe it
running
or
for a
not, you are not going to need to make wild magic saves.
Oh, well then.
Oh, but
Wow.
Felix, you will have to make a quick one, if you would like, if you could.
What a transition.
I mean, I had done it before, and it was
Oh.
fine.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember. All right, Gopher.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't say I made it.
Oh, well, good for you. Thank you. Thank you for keeping up with it, because there's a lot going on right now.
Nah.
If it was something, I would have made sure excessively clear.
Oh, somebody.
Somebody help
Did we just
me.
hear him from like the blade or something?
The flame. No, but you can look at the ground. You can see where Ira was standing is torched.
Damn. Alright, so I'm gonna run up to him.
Okay.
As far as they know,
Are
I'm
you
just
raging
fucking
now?
dead.
I'm raging down because he
Ira's gone and there's a
reckless
scorch mark.
attack twice on this guy.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
First one is 15. Oh, advantage. All right.
Ooh,
Ooh, even better. 19, and then
19.
is that it?
So you see, right as you run up to bring out your sword, right when it's about to hit, Zalusk unnaturally just slides out and riposts it away.
What the fuck? The second was a dirty 20. How about that?
That one will also miss.
Okay, this is my turn. Good luck, guys.
Go for
It is Jacqueline's turn. Is she gonna just make 2 melee attacks? Or 1 melee attack?
God dang, you're making me decide.
Yeah, oh yeah, I kind of forget that yeah, she's just probably gonna... Anybody really, really hurt?
Not that she can make a difference in.
Alright, fair enough. She'll just make an attack then.
Yeah.
Alright, she'll make an attack.
You
Although
do
she's
the
gonna-
rolling because you apparently have the accurate stats.
Yeah, she's also actually gonna move here though to gain advantage from flanking. Ooh, that's pretty good. She said she had a +6, so that's a 21. That's the number that she needed. And then, also as a bonus action, is going to cast Phantasmal Cutter. So wild magic. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? That's what you get a natural 20 on? No wonder Jake hates Jacqueline. Get a natural 20 on wild magic, not on your attack. Even with advantage.
Isn't that wild magic?
He
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm
hates
doing. I'm
D&D.
pulling up wild magic now. God damn it, Jacqueline. It's so much more opportunity to do something better. Okay, 89. Ooh!
Beanstalk.
Oh. Well. Jacqueline vanishes.
Oh no.
Nice.
TPK. TPK.
But you see this phantasmal blade sink across. That's gonna miss, unfortunately, though. But the other one does hit, so it's a D12 plus a D4. She suffers 1 point of damage. Ooh,
Well, I
she
would
rolled
say-
a total of 12.
She'd probably use a sorcery point if she can to.
Oh,
try to
you
fix
right.
them.
Yeah, you're right. She
miss.
would totally do that. That makes it hit, so that's a good one. Okay, so that was 12 on those 2 dice. And that is, oh my god, 14. So that's 26 plus her dex modifier, which I believe is +3? Or is it +2? It's +3. Because it's the same. Or is it +4? Might be +4. Fuck, what's her dex? Or no, Moon Shadow's a +1 weapon now. That's what it is. So it's still +3. And then for her dexterity plus the 1. So that's 8 on top of the 26. So that is 34 points of damage. 5 of which is radiant. As she just slides up and you can see this phantasmal force. Oh no, wait! I'm dumb. It's not a second fucking attack, it's just 3d6. I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. Okay, well, less damage, but it's 9 points of psychic damage. So it's 15 points and then 9, so 24 points of damage. and then she disappears. At the end of her turn, though,
He returns.
Gopher. He's going to use a legendary action to take a cut at you.
Better not.
25.
Okay.
And I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Don't
I was
fuck
about to
up.
say, can Jacqueline use her reaction, but she's gone.
Also, she's not within 5 feet of Gopher.
Anymore.
Well, she's gone.
It's true.
Ooh. 18?
Gopher is also gone.
Nice.
Oh no.
Whoa, fuck.
Let me...
Roger, this is our
Help.
funeral.
Help!
Oh, hey, babe, what are you doing here?
Nice.
Before you
Is
say
it
that,
happening or was it just
before you
me?
say that, Ira,
Oh.
Gopher, immediately after he cuts into you, you do suffer 17 points of, 17 points of slashing damage.
Is that in half already?
What do you mean in half?
Isn't he raged?
Oh, you're
He is.
I was
right. You're right. No,
was
so that is down to 8. 8 points of
Nah.
slashing damage.
Nice.
However, after you look at the cut, like, nothing. You look back at him, and you're underwater.
He's like, I've been drinking alcohol. Hey, he's a sailor.
Uh-oh.
You got this.
No,
No.
no,
Oh,
there's no
shit.
air
No.
on that plane.
Oh,
You are
shit.
holding your breath.
Wait. Oh, I don't have those boots anymore. But
You do have the mariner's armor.
I do have the
He's gonna
mayor's
float up
armor.
back to the surface.
There isn't a surface.
There
Exactly.
isn't a surface.
So I'm just constantly going up.
You're going to drown.
All right.
Kill him, guys. What the fuck?
I do have to roll.
Spellcaster and the bard to kill him.
Okay, he's good on
You
that.
guys got this.
He's good on that.
Oh, no, I don't.
He's good on yours.
Hey, I
Go.
can put this
Oh
in
yeah,
the
Gopher
city
didn't hit.
grass.
Okay, that's right. Gopher didn't hit. That makes sense. Okay, Ryder, you're up.
I could
Alright,
go
I'm
live
just
with
gonna
the
go and
gin.
get into flanky position, and I'm gonna stab him with the rapier.
Wait, is
Okay.
he still poisoned?
It doesn't do consistent damage. It's just two.
Okay.
It's 2d8 instantaneous damage.
I could be a slaver.
Okay. Okay.
What?
Huh?
Oh.
Nothing. I'm gonna go find the city of Brass and become a slaver. That's my end goal now.
Oh,
This is how
Oh, I
you're
mean,
gonna take
probably
down
has
the
a lot of
Raven Queen.
health, but natural 20, so...
That's good. That's actually very important that you
Okay.
distinguish
And I'm
that.
also gonna...
You're gonna whisper.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I'm
better.
kidding, I'm coming, boys.
No, you don't want to get hit. You ain't gonna go to the. You ain't gonna go to either.
I'm gonna roll these inherently. All right. Let me know how much damage you deal.
Alright. Oh. Oh, that is, I left roll 20. Oops.
What the fuck?
That is... Oh, yeah. Does my thunder damage get times 2, too?
Any
Yep.
dice.
Any dice.
Every dice? Okay.
Any dice with the weapon and your whispers, because that adds it to it.
Wow. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Yeah, your whispers are effectively the same as
No.
like divine smite.
My rolls. Oh, my God. Okay. This... Okay, I keep forgetting
Right.
this number.
Help.
Remember 22 for me, guys, so far.
22. Okay.
Yes.
It's a pretty big
Okay.
number to start with.
I know.
Rex, help.
Remember us?
Make it there. 'Cause- Yes, right there in that spot.
Save us.
Save
You're
us.
our only hope.
Wow.
Watch Rex
Wow.
get sent away.
51.
51.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Nice.
so I rolled with disadvantage because it was a natural 20 on his concentration check. And the
Do both of them
disadvantage,
come back?
the first one was a natural 20. So the disadvantage turned that natural 20 into a 4. And he needed to beat over 25.
see.
So do both of them come back?
Both of them do in fact come back.
Hell yeah!
Oh,
Oh
Save the
boy.
day.
why do I feel that Iowa's like sweaty right now?
I'm so sweaty. I'm just
I'm
head to
fucking
toe
drenched.
sweat.
You are both immediately standing back into where you were. You basically stabbed directly into the back of you with that.
Nice.
Nice.
My man.
At the
Alright.
end of your turn, well, you still have some movement and stuff. What are you doing?
How hurt is you, Ira?
Not.
Okay. Okay. No one's hurt. Alright, then I'm just gonna. Chillax.
I mean, I'm
I can't
hurt.
really do- Oh, actually,
Calvin get hurt?
actually.
Calvin's
And
hurt.
Rex?
Yeah, I'm hurt.
Oh,
Rex
so
is
you're
hurt.
still super hurt?
Oh yeah.
Didn't he get hurt big time?
I'm saying, I'll tell you this. I'm saying the half range of my max hit points.
Okay.
That's
then I'm
still from
gonna-
like barely 2 attacks.
Yeah. Oh, alright.
Yeah.
So let's do another healing word on him then.
On Rex.
Did you change
Level
any of your
3.
spells?
On Rex. What?
Did you change any of your spells with your level up?
I did. I have a lot of support spells now, but I don't have mass healing word. But
Did you
that's
not
fine.
take it because you forgot about it?
Maybe. Anyways,
You son of a bitch.
Is
Is there one you'd give up for mass healing words?
I mean, maybe 12.
I'm pretty sure he took Dimensional Door. Dimension
Yeah,
Door.
Yeah. Well, he can switch out a bard spell every level.
Well, I mean, he can also trade it out for every long rest. We talked
Yeah.
about that already. That's part of
Yep.
my homebrew stuff for this world.
Yes.
Anyways,
But anyways,
12?
12
12?
for
Right.
Rex.
At the end of your turn.
Uh-oh.
You pissed him off.
Jacqueline's
Oh,
still gone.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm
That's a
at.
different thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna take. He's gonna use a legendary action
Don't do it.
Go do it.
to hold out his blade straight in front of him and assume a defensive stance.
You little bitch.
Rex, it is your turn.
Here. Can't do both. So I'm gonna do my stone stance and attack him.
Okay.
Wait, do the stances only last for one turn?
They last for 2. But he can override it if he so chooses. You can only have
Say
one
the
stance
movement,
out at a
give him
time.
Extra movie. Does he-
Not that he gets extra movement, but he can use a bonus action to dash.
oh.
So you want me to do it one at a time or
Yes, please.
first one 21?
Okay, that will not hit. And does a 26 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. You suffer 11 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
$22.
Okay. So you go to swing, and right as you do, Zalusk knocks the blade away and stabs straight into your shoulder. You can feel your feet getting whisked away, but you keep yourself planted. After that point, his stance is gone. So
How much damage I take?
11.
I still all healed him. Fuck you.
My rest of 2 attacks.
Yep.
Got a natural 20 on one of them.
Okay.
28.
Okay, the other two are definitely gonna hit.
– 26 slashing damage.
Ow. Okay. Yeah. So what you do is when he stabs into you, you immediately, without breaking any, without giving any pause, you stab twice more into a cross pattern and push him back with it, and you can see that he falls backwards onto the ground.
Big insight. Is he pretending to be falling down? Or he's actually down?
He looks like he has fallen down. Like down. You can make a quick medicine check if you wanted to see if he's like breathing.
Sure. You know, my medicine's probably not.
I mean, I can carefully do it.
I got a 7.
7. I mean, to see if he's breathing isn't hard. You definitely can like hear his breath being stilted, but you can still see the blade is fully primed. And though the body doesn't like look great, the mouth still moves as it speaks out. Well, this is unfortunate. I was hoping to get what I needed, but I guess that will have to wait. Good job on quote-unquote winning. But just know that View felt every bit of the cuts. And I felt nothing. And you could see the blade, even though the body is very limp, the Shijishito, the 7 blades come out as it's his turn, which is ironic. And he puts it outwards, and you can see one of the long stems resonates, and a hole appears with a dark, shadowy sort of visage.
And I run up to him and grab him first before we.
Yeah.
Yeah, before he does
Can I
anything?
counter
Yeah.
spell?
This is not a spell.
Oh, damn it.
This is a feature of the sword at this point. I had to very distinctly mark that on this ability, because it's basically is plane shift, but it's the sword opening the portal. It's not the spell plane shift. You can try to grab.
reactions?
Yeah. Well, okay. So what's everyone doing? Because
yeah.
he used his action to do this, to open this portal.
But otherwise, he's not moving.
The body's not moving.
The sword.
Does it?
It clearly looks like the sword is what is moving.
I want to try to
Is
grab
it
him and stuff him
dragging
into
the
a bag.
body, or is it abandoning the body?
It looks as if it's abandoning the body.
And Jacqueline's still not back.
Stuff the items
Oh.
as a bag.
Okay,
the
here's
bag.
here's the thing. What would Jacqueline do? Felix.
I'm not even looking at her spells. I don't know what her spells are.
I'm just saying, like,
But I'm not even looking at them because she's
Okay.
not here.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
okay, she is there. She literally turned invisible.
Oh,
Oh.
Let me go look at her spells now to see if she can do anything.
I know. I couldn't just be like, oh, she just became invisible, because there's a difference between like you guys being transported and this. They're at the exact same time, so I was like, it would make sense that she would just
You
disappear.
couldn't message me since I'm half playing the character?
You know what? I forgot. You are correct. I should have messaged you that Jacqueline was still there. I didn't even think about it because I wish that Jacqueline was here.
Jesus.
Stuff him into the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Get in here,
Good
you
command
bitch!
affect
Or
the
just try to
sword.
grab him.
You're gonna cast command on the sword?
Could that even work?
I mean, they are an entity. It's a
How much?
it's a charisma save. Here, let me do those.
Yep. But hang on, let me.
Okay, I'll hold the dice.
Okay, yeah, I'm just casting it at first level.
Okay, yeah, the higher level just makes it more targets.
Yeah.
Not a great roll. 9, 17.
Son of a bitch. It's a. Wait. No, it's wisdom. It's not charisma.
Oh, it's wisdom.
It's
That would make
wisdom,
it. That would make it a 15.
Yes.
which I can't remember.
If it meets the DC, it succeeds.
Damn it.
I thought Jacqueline had a 16.
Well, yeah, but this is Felix.
Can I?
But no, this is Jacqueline.
Oh, then it would be a 16, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have been a 16.
Oh, wait.
You would you figure it out. I don't have the correct numbers. I just remember.
No, it would. If anything, it's charisma plus proficiency, which is just 6. So then it would only be a 14 anyways. Because, yeah, it's 6 plus 8.
So it would be 8 plus.
I mean, regardless, the command doesn't work. It's definitely not 16, because that's only if he had a 20.
Yeah.
And he definitely doesn't have that.
Is it stupid to try to use blind on an entity? It's the sword.
I mean,
It did have an eye.
it did have an eye.
Stab it in the eye.
You know what?
Was one of you trying to put it in the bag of holding? Was that what one of you were trying to do?
Yeah, that's
Could
what
we
I
just leave?
But I'm pretty sure Rex wants the sword.
Yeah, the more I found the sword,
I
I'm
mean,
not trying
with
to
all
get
that's
away
happened
as
here,
possible.
I don't want that
Right.
sword to leave. Fuck that sword.
Okay, you
Here's
can
a
try to.
question.
You could try putting it in the bag of holding. Whoever was saying they were gonna try.
Sure.
So
I have the
here,
bag, so-
because here's the unique thing about this, because it's a sword, and none of the hold spells specify that sort of stuff. Would hold person work on it?
Hold person would not, because I believe hold person is a humanoid. Hold creature would work because this is technically an object or a construct, and constructs can be held.
Damn.
Told me. Oh well.
Wait, actually, I have an idea. No, hang on. Oh.
Well, whoever's
we just
rolling, whoever's
hold it?
making it, whoever's using the bag of holding to be like, and just scoop up the sword in midair, that would be a dex-based, non-proficient move.
Okay. Sure.
So just
Dex.
roll d20 plus your dex.
Why don't we just grasp it firmly and take it back to where it has to go?
16.
I was trying to grab it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I could try grabbing it too.
Holy fuck.
All
Okay,
jumping on it. All right.
we're gonna go through initiative order. Ira, what are you doing?
Oh God. Another voice in the
Grab
party.
Grab
Grasp
it.
firmly.
Everyone in the party's like, grab it, don't let it get away. Grab it. 20 voices in our heads.
And also,
Let's be honest. I
What?
thought were we gonna try to break this sword with
Would I have
the God
any
Slayer?
knowledge on this thing? Like, is grabbing it like a really bad idea? Like I don't remember as a player if Calvin said anything about it.
I
So
said it,
go ahead, Ryder or Rex.
I did explain the sword and some of its abilities
Mhm.
to you guys at one point.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
from from the description that Rex gave, it had the ability to overtake the user or the wielder of them and basically utilize them as a
So
a host.
grabbing it's a bad idea.
Probably
Okay.
not a great idea.
Better
So,
idea.
Wild
I'm gonna
Heart.
go. I'm gonna grab the bag, hold it upside down, touchdown.
We're
hit.
doing this.
Fine.
So
Ira.
Asmodeus, I have a little proposition for you.
And what would that be?
You help me kill this piece of shit.
And
Well, then we can set our eyes on the true prize, can't we?
all you have to do is call my name.
Name of the sword or name of him?
The name of the
You
sword.
know what? I think at this point, either or.
Probably either.
Wild Heart.
That's kind of risky.
Okay.
Grant
So
me
you
your strength.
for the first time fall into the wildborn state. Ira's hair elongates and lengthens up and is going real Vegeta hairstyle here
Grade 8 Vegeta.
with
My eyes shining
white
glitter.
energy and blue
Looking like a
lightning
real
coursing
fucking
around.
Banshee.
Looking like a real banshee, holding out Wildheart Wildheart coursing with electricity. That is your bonus action.
It's
Don't forget the boner.
Look, it's a bonus action, not a boner action. All right, calm yourself.
Ah, damn it.
that's a free action.
God damn- yes.
Let me take a quick look at the map here. Oh, well, there's just a perfect straight line. You know what that means?
It is actually quite ironic.
Perfect straight line.
So here's the thing: you will hit both you and the sword.
Perfect line.
Perfect line, though. But he's innocent. I can't kill him.
He's already dead. Let's be
He's
Time
real.
with
alive.
sword.
He's totally breathing. I can see him breathing.
Nah, just kill him. Just kill him. No, I place my hand on her shoulder.
Just do
He's
it.
dead. He's dead.
Go for it.
Over, no, we
Literally
don't need
coughing up
another
blood.
dead body.
He murdered on the unconscious again.
No one knows who this guy is.
I'll
I
just
do.
Swing down on the sword.
We
I'll
do.
just fucking cleave it.
Okay. So you're gonna move up and you're gonna
You're
cleave on
cleaving-
the
I'm sorry,
on
the
the
sword?
sword.
The sword. That's I got a plus 10 bonus to hit with this
Yep.
sword.
Sure do.
Yep.
That is 29 to hit.
Believe it or not, yes, that is going to in fact hit.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I add a d6 lightning damage to my attacks, correct?
I believe it's more than that. It should be. Again, resistance. D8 of lightning damage.
D8. That is max damage. 18 plus 7, so 25. And then I'll use my channel divinity to toss another 15 on top of that.
There
Fucking
you go.
That sword is just gonna.
So 40 points of damage.
Okay, you basically hit it, and almost send it flying off the body. Impacting it with Wild Heart, you can see that the electricity and the magic enchant from the blade sinks into it just a smidge and sends it flying off to the side.
Unconscious.
It's
So
a
is the
blade.
sword
Sword's
out of his
unconscious. Let's
hand?
go get it.
The sword is out of his hand, yes.
Can you mark it?
Yeah, here. I mean, it's still on his body, basically. It's where he is.
Oh,
Well, it's a sword. It would go pretty far. Let me see if I have a thing. Let me see if I have a little figure for a sword. Maybe it's under the freebies. Those are people.
here, I'll just pull out my fairy.
I was gonna use that if I couldn't find one. Yeah. Yeah, I can put it down.
Yeah, I don't have access to put it down.
It's over here. To put into perspective, don't worry about this. Don't worry about this.
Alright, that's only 2.
This is getting out of hand.
I guess I
No,
would have
there's two of
summoned
them.
my
This-
fairy back at some point.
This is the portal,
Oh, okay.
which is right there, because it needed to be in an open space.
In that case, I will interpose then as best I can.
You don't want. You're not gonna go in between.
There isn't a spot.
I can't.
You don't want to go
Move
in
it
the
back.
portal.
Is it laying on the ground?
Yeah,
Sword?
but you can see
I'll
that
fucking
it's moving.
I'll just stomp on it. Hold it down.
Tired.
You're not going
if I remember
anywhere.
correctly, that Satan can do something, right? To hold Selous.
Not like hold them down or anything. The discussion was that he would be able to hold off Zalusk from you, as in like combat wise, not like actually able to do something to hold him.
Couldn't keep him from running away.
No, I was gonna ask Satan, is it possible you can transfer my soul into the sword so I can fight in his dimension? Because I can apparently
What
get
a-
damage the sword.
What?
I'm throwing out ideas in a
That is a
This
very
combat.
sudden. That was a very sudden thing. Well, right now, Felix.
So cool.
Felix, it's your turn. Zatan speaks out. He may be Zulus, but he is still one of the 7 swordsmen. Hold him and pierce me through it.
All right.
Ooh, woo.
Ooh.
So who's holding it?
Right now,
Right now
Ira
it's
is.
just Ira.
Nah.
Was
I'm-
that
I'm
out loud,
stomping
by
on
the
it to
way?
It
ground.
was definitely out loud.
Okay.
Oh,
Is anything
no.
gonna happen when you do that?
What do you mean?
I'm asking the sword.
Oh, as long as I'm in contact with him, he won't be able to access his abilities. When 2 of us come in contact with one another, we null ourselves out.
Alright, so you touch 2, we tie you together. Got it.
Sure, any way to just ensure that we do not separate.
I ready rope.
Okay.
I have a fish line.
Fucking just
Got
Oh,
throw
fishing line
whatever.
that's gonna be that's honestly gonna be
Can I mend
probably
them together?
stronger than my rope.
Damn it.
All right, so you're prepping rope and fishing line. Gopher,
Can I get duct tape?
you do not have
The
duct tape.
convenience store.
Sure, if you can go to the convenience store and get back in 6 seconds with duct tape.
I
you're
have
done.
I mean-
a helm.
Teleporting help.
Teleporting help.
Hey, duct tape. Thanks. Boom. I'm back.
You steal
God.
duct tape.
I'd leave money.
Somehow, if I hold on to the sword, you teleport us back to the Emerald Enclave.
I mean, we're tying those swords together first, and then
That's
we're
that's
teleporting
my
back.
goal, but I need you to ready for that teleport just in case anything else happens.
Can't until tomorrow.
What?
How many uses does the helm have per day?
3.
3.
Oh, it's 3? Oh
Yep.
my god, I guess we're going straight back.
Yup.
Gopher, you're up.
I'm aiming pretty much for the Emerald Enclave. I'm gonna drop us
Gopher will
dead
just
center if
stand
I
by
can.
Ira and just, help out with this sword.
Oh, hey, babe.
Okay.
Hey.
At the end of your turn, as a legendary action,
You're not going anywhere, you
piece
son of a
of
bitch.
shit.
Is this his 4th legendary action?
he gets a legendary actions at the start of each of his turns.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, they get them all back. He can't use some of them now that he doesn't have a host.
Its resistance is. They have a set amount.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, you are in contact. That is true. Ira, I need a charisma saving throw.
Easy clap. As I failed the last one, easy clap. That is a natural 20.
All right.
Oh,
In your wild-born state, you're planting your foot, and you can see that the energy from it, there's like an eyeball that pokes out the side.
Hi.
And when it pokes its eye out, you can actually see a little bit more of it, since before there was like a distance between the two of you. It has like this almost crystalline sort of color and hue to it when it looks up at you, and it sinks back into the sword, and this energy sort of washes up your leg, but then Wildheart just pushes it back down into the blade.
You cannot challenge the power of a god. Bitch.
And do an extra quick stomp on
you know
it.
what? That's an interesting tale. How does the sword actually? How's the sword gonna feel about actually helping someone become a god?
All right. Well, with the command, we'll just assume that was Jacqueline's whole thing. Just because, yeah. She's uninvisible now as well. Anyways,
I mean, technically, she would have been from the command.
yeah, it's whatever. Kind of screwed up. Ryder, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Deaf Blindness on the sword, see if that does anything.
Which one
Okay.
of the two? You can only pick one, I think.
Yeah, you pick one. You pick either blind or deaf.
Oh yeah, blind.
Okay.
Both.
So boom. Constitution. Saving throw.
Okay. For the sake of this, I will tell you, he succeeded. He rolled a natural 18. It doesn't matter because he has blind sight. So.
Okay.
Which I think counters both of those.
It does.
Alright. And then I'm gonna give Bodies of Inspiration to Jin so he doesn't miss.
I do
Yeah.
need a wild magic from you, though.
Oh, I lost my dice. I lost my dice.
Right,
Do you need me to roll for you?
Water?
I got it.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Oh, I guess there was that command too for the
And then Bodies of Inspiration on
on
Rex.
Rex. On Rex.
Get in there,
on
Rex.
Jin.
on Jin.
On Jin.
Rex, you're up.
Quickly go to the sword. Have some. Handle of Satan. Try to grab the handle of Skaloos. Yeah, I think make a grapple or grab or something.
Wait,
So-
Stab it.
are
So-
you
Just put it on top.
touching
I
Zaton
heard-
to it
I heard-
first?
I'll try. Yeah, I'll try and touch it first.
So-
Satan first.
All right, hold on.
Ah.
Let him talk first. What are you doing?
Zaton is all you need is a toucher, right? If I'm just all I'm getting it, because I'm just gonna try.
As
and
long as
stab
he's
it.
as long as he's within contact with it, that is
Then, yeah.
how it works.
I'm gonna try it. Zaton's gonna touch the sword, and I will try to get to the handle and tie it together as much as possible. Both the swords with the fish string, fish wire.
Okay, so you're putting Zaton down on top of it, and then
Yeah.
grabbing Zalusk.
Grabbing both at the same time.
Yep, holding both of the handles, and
Yeah,
keeping them in
tying.
contact for that. Okay.
That if I have to tie my hand as 2, I will do that.
I've got a sword arm.
I got 2 swords and 1 arm. I'm
can't beat this
try
arm.
wielding.
Do I have to roll anything? It's one.
I'm trying to
That's
think. Because it's currently grappled, so it's not able to move. Yeah.
Zatan, touch it first.
Where did you have your feet planted, Ira? On the blade, I'm guessing?
On the blade.
Yeah, I figured something that'll be flat. Yeah, so I think that you'd be able to. No roll needed. You put Zatan onto him and grab both, ensuring that they stay connected and clasp them together. You're probably gonna have to tie it like this because you can immediately feel Zalusk is flailing in your arms. So I need, yeah. So he's flailing. So in that moment, Felix runs up with rope and
Help me.
net and all this shit, and everybody's just wrapping it like a gift wrap. So your arms are bound, but you're holding onto both Zalusk in your left hand and Zatan in your right.
All right.
And we're going straight into the center of
The
Emerald
portal?
Enclave. No,
What's
unless we can see the Emerald Enclave on the other side.
what's beyond the portal? Just out of curiosity, what's in there?
You peek your eye in, and on the inside is nothing but pitch black.
That's ominous. Okay.
The light that's from here doesn't seem to pierce any distance in there. However, right before you teleport, you can see a clawed hand reaching out of it. And boop, you're gone.
Are we inside the Emerald Enclave's headquarters?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
Zatan? Yeah. Oh, it's
I
Zatan.
scream out, Captain!
And that's where we're going to call the session.
Oh my god.
They're just going about their day,
Jesus.
preparing to try to find Zeus. We drop them.
We literally teleported to their place.
And we're like, we got him! We got him!
And
There's
yeah.
literally like a group of trainees. It's like walking by, right in the center of all 8 of them, and they're just surrounded at this guy's flailing.
they're
and
stuck in the
screaming.
confused Pikachu face.
Just 6
There you go.
people show up, and we're just screaming. We got him.
How many people can you transport with teleport, by the way?
10.
10? Okay, so you do bring View with you, I'm guessing?
Oh, he was there. Yeah, I guess. That's fair. He's coming with. We
All right.
leave him.
Oh.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching. And,
I thought you were about to say the swords count. I was like, oh god.
no, I mean, even if they did, that'd still equal 10 with everyone involved. Right? No, it'd be 9. You're fine. Doesn't matter.
No, he runs the finger in.
The claw, that creature.
Oh shit! I didn't grab this. I got the claw.
Oh, good. You actually just brought an abyssal remnant. Congrats!
This is how L2L
How
goes
did I
down.
know that the infinite darkness was the abyss?
Could have been the negative energy plane. Oh, whoa.
That would have been worse, but no, he definitely would not have been able to find a way to get to the negative energy plane.
I mean, even if he opened it, we'd all be dead anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the
Should've,
abyss,
that would've been
though
fun.
being awful, is still habitable for Zalusk. So, anyways, thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you again on another Misrolled adventure.
Ow.
Bye.